with us the 2014 NCAA Division II softball champions, West Texas A&M. The Lady Buffs head coach Kevin Laskowski. Next to him is pitcher Rita Hokianga. Immediately to his left is number 12, Jessica Syke. And next to her is number 11, Britney Gale. Coach, opening up with an opening statement, thoughts on winning a national championship, and we'll have some questions for you.
Wow, what a feeling. It's been a long season. What a great game. It comes down to basically we said we had to win the last inning. And what a fitting way to go out, because that's been our mantra all year long, is we want to go out and win every inning. And to play 6 innings without giving up a run, a great pitcher's duel, be in the situation we're in. And you know, Britney just comes up with the big swing. You know, and for a kid like her to be in that situation as our 9-hole, just an unbelievable experience. And when I saw that ball leave the ballpark, I couldn't have been happier for an individual than I was for her. She's had a tough week. That was her first hit of the weekend, and it's her biggest hit of the weekend. And I couldn't be more proud of her. Couldn't be more proud of the effort Rita gave us again today. Jessica led that inning off with the big double to get things going and kind of take some of the pressure off the dugout. It's a great feeling to be sitting here right now.
Start with, if you could talk just a little bit more about Britney. She's told that you have her down there for a reason. One of the best as far as hitting 9s. She's as good as there is in the country.
There's no doubt. She hit 2-hole for us last year. We had a very solid senior 9-hole last year, and graduated her. And I went to Britney and told her that it was not a demotion moving her to the 9 spot. We needed her down there because that's a second leadoff position for us. That's a key spot in our lineup, and for her to have the season she's had there, you know, she's come up with big at bats all year. She's had a number of big home runs for us throughout the year out of that spot. So for her to step up in that situation, and you know, the thing about her, she's got great focus. I mean, and she dials in every pitch. I mean, the kid's a fighter. She's the smallest kid in our lineup, and she's probably got the biggest heart and one of the toughest kids in our lineup. She's played all year with a torn up shoulder. You know, she just doesn't give up, and she showed it today.
Britney said you just sandbagging then until your last at bat this week here to have it all.
I mean, I was just saving it all to the end. I mean, a lot of stuff held in, but.
Tell me about that last at bat there. With the way the game was going, you probably felt like you don't want to go to extra innings. You wanted to score the inning.
Yeah, I know that Jessica started off the inning with a big hit, and my big thing was I didn't want to let the team down. And I know that Jessica and Melissa and Mallory, that being their last game, I wanted to try to help them and do something for my team. And all week I haven't really contributed to the bat like I should be. But I just wanted to stay focused, not really put any pressure on myself or depend on anybody else. I just wanted to basically go up there and focus and do the best that I could.
What kind of a pitch was it? Was it kind of a mistake, or did you get a good pitch?
To be completely honest, I have no idea. I have no idea.
And she's honest.
Jessica, how did you see that? Did you see her hit it, or were you just?
Well, there was 2 outs, so if she hit it, I was taking
So you
off.
were already gone. So you just waited for the cheers?
No, I started cheering as soon before I touched third base. I knew it was out. It was a darn good hit.
Tell me about that 7th inning. You got the lead off and everything. How did you see how that developed? Was it coming? I mean, was it coming as they didn't, you know, wearing the pitcher down and thought that might be?
Well, no, I mean, we were all struggling a little bit and just trying to take advantage of the pitches that, I mean, I came up to the plate with a plan, and I was looking for outside, and it was the outside pitch, and kind of just went with it, and yeah, sorry. Yeah.
We're not very good at this.
Yeah, sorry.
First time.
You talked a little bit about, first of all, Rita, congratulations. Tell me about the last couple of innings for you, as far as how.
I just knew that I had to keep pushing for my team. Like, we've always had every time we've had our backs against the wall, or something magical happens, or someone just
made one visit out there in that 7th inning. Just tell her that she was going to finish the game, or
Told her not to give up another home run. No, we knew where we were at in their lineup, and we knew where we were at on deck. And I just went out and talked to her, and said, this is the at bat we got to go get. We've had this kid. We've gotten her twice earlier, and we wanted to really make sure we dialed in. The big thing is I wanted to go out there and just slow her down a little bit. She has a tendency to get ahead of herself and get a little anxious. And let's see the energy build up, and I wanted to relieve that for her. And the real thing is we just wanted to go get that at bat. We didn't want to get back to the top of their lineup in that situation. And she's Rita. I mean, she had a big at bat. She got ahead of the kid and froze her with a looking strike. She did the same thing last weekend at the Super Regional. And this kid's been pitching internationally for a long time. She handles the pressure well for us. I couldn't be more proud of her right now.
you touched a little bit on her story yesterday about she comes halfway across the world to play a pitch. When you saw her in junior college, is that right?
She recruited me.
Okay.
To be honest, we were ranked #1 in the country last year for 3 weeks, and I got an email from Rita about joining our program, and we were on the road when I got it. I don't know that I finished reading the email before I started dialing the phone number and talked to her. And we set up a visit. She'd been in junior college for 3 semesters, so there was there was question whether she would graduate and be able to go Division I. So we brought her out for a visit and did everything we could to show her what we could do for her. She's determined. She wants to get her degree. She wants to do well here, and half the country in New Zealand's following us now in social media, I mean, I got messages from people over there this morning wishing us luck. It's the middle of the night right now over there, so I mean, I couldn't be more proud of what she's done, and she's a great kid. She's also responsible for Keisha Dawkinson being here, because Keisha came along. She's her best friend. She walked on in the program and hit 4-hole for us, and had over 70 RBIs. I mean, I couldn't ask for two better kids. And they're our energy source. I mean, it's just awesome.
So she said she could throw 200 pitches for you in a day, and brought it clean up there with her?
Yeah, it was a pretty simple sell. We worked it out pretty quickly. What led to you sending the email and everything? Is that just, what did you know about the school at that point?
Nothing. I didn't know much about any schools, coming from New Zealand. I just come to play softball, to be honest, and softball led me to a good education, and so yeah, coming to West Texas was the best option for me all around, and I'm glad I'm here.
How did you end up in New Mexico?
She was in Arizona.
Or in Arizona, excuse me. How did you end up in Arizona?
The pitching coach contacted my New Zealand coaches, and my New Zealand coaches, they asked me if I wanted to go. They could have asked anyone in the New Zealand team that was in there at the time, but they asked me to go, and I thank them for it.
So what's it like? How's it coming from there to here? Has it been how hard is the adjustment from the?
I can adjust anyway. Like I've been all over the world, but I don't know. It's hard being away from family, but it's okay.
So you go back. Are you heading back now pretty soon, or no?
I'm staying here. I kind of like being away from home, to be honest.
Okay. So if they're following you, are you more popular than the rugby team now in New Zealand?
I don't know. I hope so.
You talked about one other thing, and just one more about getting MLP here, and it's well deserved for her to. I mean, you had a lot of stand-up players.
She's why we're sitting here. I mean, every game this week she pitched with everything she had. She pitched more innings this week than she's probably pitched in the last 6 weeks. And I mean, we put our team on her back. We weren't the offensive team we needed to probably be all week long. We were opportunistic, but we didn't go out and create the big runs. We know that. But we just knew if we gave her a chance, she was going to she was going to respond, and she definitely deserved to be the most valuable player in the tournament. You know, but she's also a part of the most valuable team in the tournament in my eyes, because we got a lot of kids that could be sitting here in this situation right now, and it's not about any one of us. It's been that way all year. I mean, we've had different people step up all year long. I mean, Renee's the National Player of the Year, and I mean, we don't ride her back. You know, Jessica does her job, Britney does her job. Just go up and down our lineup. It's just what we do. If it was about those individual awards and each individual player, I don't think we'd be sitting here right now. But we came together and we made a commitment to each other. And I think Alyssa alluded to it yesterday when we were sitting in the gym looking at all the banners on the wall that our volleyball team had. And the fact that they played in the national semifinals this year and our women's basketball team played in the national finals. We made a commitment that we were going to go a step further if we got the shot, and we were going to get a chance to play for that national championship. Not for us, but for those fans of Buff Nation that you saw out there supporting us all week, and everybody back home that's been supporting us all week and all year. My boss standing back there, I mean, this is for everybody. This just isn't for us.
One other thing, Jessica, the other seniors were here yesterday, and you were just talking about the promises you made. I guess we would call when you were being recruited, you're going to be at this point right now. How does it feel to be at this point?
Well, it's a dream come true. I mean, ever since you're a little girl, you've dreamed about winning a national championship. And actually, I texted Coach in August and I said, this is the year. Like, no doubt. We're winning it this year. This is our year. I mean... So it was your guarantee and then he just took credit for it. Yeah, pretty much.
No, she texted me in August and said this was going to be the run and this was going to be our time. And, you know, I got to give her a lot of credit. She was our cleanup hitter until about 3 weeks ago. She was struggling, and the conference tournament, she emailed me after the first game and said, Coach, I don't belong in a cleanup spot anymore. You need to put Keisha there. And that's a big move for a senior to step up and make that kind of statement and move somebody else to the lineup. Keisha's caught fire, and Cypress been swinging the bat better after that, but I mean, our kids have ownership in our program, and I mean, it's about them. This one and I butted heads for 2 years, but I love her like a daughter. And